Hello everyone again, Mr. Robinson, Comtech. The next project we're going to start up on is designing and creating our very own business card. But first we're going to talk about the design process and the steps that we're going to take. So, as you can see on the board, the steps that we're going to take, the first issue is defining and understanding the problem or the challenge at hand. And in this case, it's business cards. Why we need a business card, how we design a business card, what components do we add to our business card, and so on. The next one to the right, if you follow the arrows on the inside, is to conduct some research. Then we're going to generate some ideas for potential solutions. Then from that, we are going to choose the best solution. We're going to build a prototype model, then, or maybe one or two models from that, and then we are going to test and evaluate the solution, and then finally it will be followed up by a reflection and a report. Okay, so I'm going to elaborate a little bit on those 7 steps. Okay, clearly define the problem or the challenge. What are we trying to create? Why are we trying to create it? And how can we create it? So in this instance, we are talking about business cards. Why do we need a business card? And how do we go about creating a business card that is appealing and will benefit our business or whatever it is we are trying to advertise or sell. So that's the problem or the challenge at hand. So whether you're a freelancer or you own your own design firm, it is crucial to have business cards for your graphic design business. First, we are going to look at the advantage of having a business card, and then we'll move on to the decisions that have to be made in the actual design process itself. And that would fall under conducting research as far as the design process goes. So looking professional and showing off your work. Contact information should be readily available on the business card. It should look professional and legit. Business cards are the first step in order to achieve this. It should look like a mini portfolio or somehow represent what you are trying to sell, and even some of your work can be added to a business card. The card should reflect your own personal style. Remember, it might be the first representation of your work a potential client sees. Okay, so this would fall under generating ideas for potential solutions. So what would we include on a business card? Well, some of the things are relatively straightforward. Obviously your name, address, you would have some type of a logo or design that you came up with to represent your business, a slogan, and obviously your contact information, your phone number, fax number, email, and any social networks you might belong to. And this would be choosing the best solution. That's what that design process, that would fall under. We can conduct some more research. What should the card look like? Research various designs, but make it your own. Okay, so whether you Google search images of business cards or go on websites, however it might be. Then you have to decide about color, font. Do you want your business card to look busy, or do you want your business card to look clean? And any images, as we mentioned in the previous slide about any images that might portray your business or some of the work that you might have done. And do you want to have anything on the front and back, or just the front of the business card itself? Okay, so this would fall under building a prototype or a model. In this case, it's a business card. Okay, we're moving along. The final stages now. This would fall under test and evaluate the solution, as you can see on the right. So we collect our content, we make some preliminary sketches, we maybe design 2 or 3 or 4 different business cards, we figure out where each element will appear on the card, and we could change that from one prototype to the other to decide which one suits us best or looks the best. Do you want a clear, clever marketing message on one side and all the company information on the other? Sketch out your ideas to help make these important decisions. You should have a number of healthy sketches as possible solutions. And then finally, we would narrow down our choice to one design that we like the best. And again, this falls under test and evaluate the solution. Okay, so once our final product has been made and printed, we will reflect upon this whole design process that took place. So the full design report, recording the entire process from start to finish. The concept, using the design software, describe the final conceptual design that you chose for your project. detailed design work, provide an overview of the detailed design work you have completed and why you chose that design, report on each aspect of the detailed design process that we've covered, design assessment, summarize the results of your detailed design work, and did you achieve and or exceed all the design expectations in what you were trying to, and the goals you were trying to reach. Okay, so those are the 7 design processes or the 7 design steps that we will follow for this next project in designing and creating our very own business card.